Welcome, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order for the Historic Preservation Commission here in Bismarck, North Dakota. Meeting at the Tom Baker Meeting Room. It's 3 o'clock on May 20th. And I would like to call the meeting to order. Darcy, can you please call the roll?
Commissioner Sackerson?
Here.
Commissioner Nodlin?
Here.
Commissioner Zanker?
Here.
Commissioner Hall?
Here.
Commissioner Parent?
Here.
Commissioner Perrin? Commissioner Swanson?
Here.
And Chair Engel.
Here. Thank you. The Historic Preservation Report is in your packet. We have had 5 so far, and I just approved 3 additional ones today. So we're moving right along with updates to some buildings in town, which is great. Has everybody had time to look at the meeting minutes from last meeting?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All right, let's call the roll. Approval.
Commissioner Zanker?
Yes.
Nodlin?
Yes.
Perrin?
Yes.
Hall?
Yes.
Swanson?
Yes.
Sackerson?
Yes.
And Chair Engel.
Yes. Thank you.
And Chair Engel,
Yes.
who made the motion?
Commissioner Zanker.
Thank you.
I'd like to remind everyone that this is the public comment period. I don't see anybody in the audience. Do we have anybody online? Nope. Then we'll move on. And Lauren, do you want to give an update for the 2024 Historic Preservation Fund grant?
Thank you, Commissioner Engel. Chair and Commissioners, the current status of the 3 open projects under the 2024 Historic Preservation Fund grant are identified in the packet. Those include the South Capitol Survey, the local history education resource kits, and the baseball history brochures. An update on when you will potentially see those items next is also identified within the packet. Just a note for the South Capitol Survey, staff is working with the consultant on scheduling for the end of project presentation. That's tentatively scheduled for August 12th at the library in Meeting Room A. No action for this agenda item is recommended at this time.
Thank you, Lauren. Let's see. Any discussion on that? Questions? Nope. Then we will move on to the 2025 Historic Preservation Fund grant update.
Chair Engel and Commissioners, the Historic Preservation Plan Subcommittee is finalizing the draft document. Staff expect this to be brought to the Commission at the next meeting. If approved by this Commission, staff and the Historic Preservation Commission Chair will bring it forward to the City Commission for final adoption. The grant project does include limited funding to create postcards to send to cultural resource professionals as well as additional users. So that will be created after the plan would be adopted. No action for this agenda item is recommended at this time.
Great. Thank you. Any questions about that? All right. Moving on to the 2026 Historic Preservation Fund grant application update.
Chair Engel and Commissioners, the City of Bismarck was awarded a 2026 Certified Local Government Award for the Historic Preservation Fund grant for $37,800. The award funding was noted for administration, although that is all in kind, so no grant funding will be utilized for that. The historic context study for downtown, historic district plaques, and historic building maintenance brochures. Funding was not provided for the National Register coloring book under the grant. A table of the totals is included within the agenda packet along with what was submitted in the application for those items. The State Historical Society will send out the contract and staff will work with them to finalize that. No work on the project will begin until that's completed. No action for the agenda item is recommended at this time.
Great. Thank you. And I'd like to say thank you to the State Historic Preservation Society, the North Dakota Historic Preservation Office, and the National Park Service for funding us again. We have lots of fun stuff planned. All right. Any other discussion points?
Quick
Yes.
Quick question for you, Lauren. Chair and Commissioner, so I'm guessing the local match I'm guessing we have to have at least 50/50. So I'm guessing the hours is what matches it up for some of these projects?
Commissioner Hall, Chair Commissioners, so the match can be in kind, so donated labor through action of this committee, as well as staff or volunteers. And the match is 40% of the overall total.
Okay.
Not for each individual project, so it wouldn't need to equal out for each individual project.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right. Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Lauren. Is there any other business that we need to discuss? Lauren?
Chair Engel and Commissioners, just wanted to note that the Historic Preservation Award will be presented at next week's City Commission meeting, which is Tuesday at 5:15. We'll be presenting that to the awards for Chris Anderson and his History of the Bismarck Fire Department presentation that he did. Just a heads up.
Thank you. Yes, Commissioner Noblin.
I'd like to remind everyone that Chris Anderson's display is on display at 118 North 4th Street. So if you'd like to see some of the work that he did, go check that out. It's National Historic Preservation Month.
Yes, it is, and thank you for the reminder. Forget that it's still May. It's been so busy. So, all right, sounds good. Well, if there's no other business, I guess we'll adjourn. That was quick. Thank you. We'll see you back here in June.